Good afternoon. Welcome to Lunchtime Live. My name is Maria. Hi, Ron. I'm live right now.
Huh?
I'm live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm here for Lunchtime Live. One of our volunteers is here. He wanted to say hi, so I just thought he just heard me saying hi to him. Now he's walking through. So, how's everyone doing this afternoon? I thought I'd open with a view of the estuary from the nursery. Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining us today for Lunchtime Live. If you're here for Lunchtime Live in San Diego Sunflower, you're in the right place. Of course, there are no sunflowers in this shot, but I just wanted to give you the perspective where I am at the nursery here at the Tijuana Estuary in Imperial Beach, for those of you who've been here before. Place with a little elevation, so you can get a little view. You can see those helicopters that are very active right now, making it a little hard to think, to concentrate. And the wind is with us again, as it is most times. It is a beautiful day, though. Nice sunny day compared to yesterday. How is the sound today? I know it's windy. I promised to have my back to the wind. Hopefully that will help. Let me turn around and look at our subject for today's Lunchtime Live. One of San Diego's sunflowers. Tornleaf goldeneye. If you know that one. Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Bob, for the feedback. Always appreciate that. So let me flip this around real quick. Hi, everyone. Not the best background, but here I am standing out here at the nursery storage building at the Tijuana Estuary, where there's quite a bit of today's subject for Lunchtime Live, and it's a bit off trail, which is nice. I don't have too many interactions, and I'm not in anyone's way. So welcome to Lunchtime Live. Today you're joining here on a sunny day for one of our sunny subjects, one of San Diego's native sunflowers, called the San Diego sunflower, or sometimes called tornleaf goldeneye. Although I've never called it that. I don't hear it called that. But how many of you are familiar with San Diego sunflower or tornleaf goldeneye, also known as Bachyopsis laciniata? Bachyopsis laciniata. Fun to say that, Bachyopsis. And this is a plant in the Asteraceae family. So the sunflower family. So you may, walking through the Tijuana Estuary or your local nature and see a lot of yellow this time of year, right? Well, I'm here to show you one plant that in particular that you might be seeing. So let me flip this back around, and you can see it's right behind me today's subject, the San Diego sunflower. And real quick, here we are on the road up to the nursery, where we can see a little bit more. It's quite a bit actually of the San Diego sunflower on both sides of this road. Very nicely planted. Give you the shot of the nursery if you've been here before. And I welcome questions. I welcome comments related to today's topic, the San Diego sunflower, as we explore another one of our California native plants for Lunchtime Live. There it is. Bachyopsis laciniata, San Diego sunflower, or tornleaf goldeneye. It's a perennial shrub. So a shrub, which a lot of our coastal sage scrub is made up of. Shrubs, these bushes, the San Diego sunflower growing in a mounding form, a few feet high. Actually, in some cases, look at that individual over there, quite large. That one is, it's probably slightly taller than I am, so maybe 5.5 feet or so. See how big that one got. Yeah, this is a plant that gets real large. These were all planted here after the nursery area was built. This is a California native. Perennial shrub, flowering obviously now, depending on rainfall, and start, in the early spring, late winter, and maybe flower through June or even through August, on and off throughout the year, really depending on the rainfall. Hi, Craig. Thanks for saying hi, and thank you for joining us. Ooh, did you see that hummingbird? I didn't catch what it was. All right, so San Diego sunflower, in the coastal sage scrub, native to Southern California, really found, primarily in San Diego County, also northern Baja. This is a coastal sage scrub plant. Now let's get this off of here. Now we don't want to confuse this. We have another sunflower here, which I'll show you in a minute. Compare the two, but the San Diego sunflower, goldeneye, has that yellow center. So a distinct giveaway, hi Ann, when seeing yellow flowers on your hikes, your walks, is the yellow petals and the yellow center is an indication of the San Diego sunflower, which is different from the California bush sunflower, which I'll show you in a minute. It's hard not to talk about the two together. So the San Diego sunflower, or torn goldeneye, gets its name from that yellow center and those yellow petals. And you can see this individual. We don't have a lot of rain this year, so some of these flowers are already starting to go through their cycle. Ooh, look at there, we have a bee. Can you guys see that? Oh, there it went. All right, and I do have, of course, the macro lens that will be that I'll be putting on to look a little closer. So first, I just want to capture this. You see that bee? There it goes. All right, and I want to give it some space. Not afraid. I just want to give it having its lunch. It's here for Lunchtime Live. All right, so there we see yellow center, yellow petals. Now, without the macro, we'll start with just the camera itself. Let's see if it picks up any of the hairy stems. I don't know if we can see that. I may have put the macro on. Sometimes it's tough with the wind and that macro. So he's got these green stems. So green stems. And let's see if we can get this lens on. Take a look. Oops. My apologies. The lens is not. Let's get this. Not adjusted for this. Here we go. All right. Okay. A lot of wind. There are those stems. See those hairs on the Bahiopsis laciniata? Those hairs on the stems, and then the leaf. Then there's the leaf. Let's see. I need an assistant to hold these for me. There we go. There's that leaf, giving it that name. Look at those leaves, kind of lanceolate shape to these leaves. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Curled. You can see the size in relation to my finger. See how they're curled? They're a little stiff. There's like a resin. It looks like a knife, yes, like a knife. And I guess they almost look like they're torn, hence the name torn leaf goldeneye, which I just haven't, you see it written, but I just haven't heard anyone call it that. Maybe it doesn't flow like San Diego sunflower. There it is, San Diego sunflower. And you can see it also has those hairs. Now, no scent. Although there's a resin, it's making these leaves very stiff. So that shape is very distinct. Yellow center, very distinct leaf shape. Okay. Now, this is a plant you'll find in a lot of butterfly gardens. Okay, we saw the bees already, but found in a lot of butterfly gardens. Available at native plant nurseries. Okay, supporting the California patch or the bordered patch, many species of butterflies and moths and bees. You just saw, very popular, evergreen. So the leaves, you see the leaves are, they do fade back, but with a little water, you can keep this plant going in your garden. Now, although it's quite, looks like it's quite prevalent here at the Tijuana estuary, I'll just remove that macro lens and give you this shot again. There we have it there, doing really well. This was planted, grow fairly easily, grow fairly quickly, get very large. This is a plant found on the California Native Plant Society rare plant list. It is found on the rare plant list. I believe due to urbanization. This is a plant just, I guess, in the wild is not seen that much. But it's used in restorations, it's used in butterfly gardens, it's available, okay? But you don't see it. But it's low, very low on the rare plant scale. I think something like a 4.3, which is like one of the lowest, I think, that they give. So that's just sort of meaning that it's, it doesn't occur. There's some percentage, small percentage, it doesn't occur like it used to. Okay. So there you go. You'd have a sort of a rare. You'd have a rare plant in your yard if you chose to plant the San Diego sunflower. And if you see it, you are seeing something a little special, a little bit rare. Unlike its cousin, its sibling, which is right next door. So it's almost impossible for me not to talk about, when I'm talking about the San Diego sunflower, is the bush sunflower, Encilia californica. Now this is one of the very first Lunchtime lives I did was on this one, Encilia californica, the bush sunflower. See how, and what I love about natives is they just grow together. They're like mixed in. They're also a buckwheat in here as well. There's a buckwheat in here as well, and that we see starting to flower, to blossom. And so let's get back to our Encilia californica, bush sunflower. What's the difference there? How are the flowers different? What is one distinguishing feature where you could tell them apart? You see the difference if you look close? Remember, this is the golden eye. Encilia californica, or bush sunflower, is not a golden eye. Right? Just kind of waiting for a response. Anyone see the difference when it comes to the flower? There's the San Diego sunflower, golden eye, torn leaf golden eye, and there we have the bush sunflower. as we look at the bush sunflower, I'll get down here and we'll notice, observe the leaves of the bush sunflower. Also different. Also very different. There we go. Not curled. Well, a little slightly curled. But look at those. Oops, let's see. This is challenging with the sun. Okay, what about the third common sunflower in there? Yes. I see the difference. Right, okay. What is the difference? What's the difference? Brown center, yellow center between the two. Fewer petals, 8. Look at these. Look at these. All this, by the way, the bush sunflower also in the Asteraceae family. Of course, those asters, that daisy family. Okay, and then the leaves. So the other difference is the leaves. These are with the entire margins, the smooth margins. Okay, kind of an ovate shape, I believe. Maybe get it bigger, softer, much softer. Also, the hairy stems, darker stems, standing out a little bit better on the Encilia californica, the bush sunflower. Much bigger flower, bigger brown center, and grows much more abundantly. Okay, much more abundantly. Although here we see it kind of growing in and underneath. It is. Let's get you guys back up on the tripod here, and you can see a lot of the yellow out here is really the bush sunflower, which is hard to see. I can't really tour you guys around too much. Okay, the petals are serrated. The difference, yes, in the bush sunflower. Okay, one other sunflower out here that, let's see, I see some over here. Lorraine asked the question, what is the other one? So I'm showing you I showed you the San Diego sunflower, the bush sunflower, both California natives. Okay, actually San Diego sunflower, really much more a San Diego coastal sage scrub native and northern Baja, where bush sunflower is found. You know, it's called California sunflower, so it's much found throughout. But here we have, let's see, a third sunflower. And what do we notice about this one? I wasn't really planning on doing all of these, but there we go. Look, a lot like the golden eye, yellow center, and look, many more petals, okay, smaller, and then more celery-like leaves. This is the non-native, more invasive Garland chrysanthemum. So Garland chrysanthemum, which is confused. They are very beautiful, but this is the non-native. And I encourage you to go back, look at the Lunchtime Live. It's called, I think it was the different but not the same, or similar but different, that I did in April, a year ago. In the very first Lunchtime Lives, comparing the Garland chrysanthemum and the bush sunflower, Encilia californica. So there you go. And also that white variety, white petals, yellow center, also the Garland chrysanthemum, a non-native plant. All right. One last look. San Diego sunflower. Slightly rare, beautiful species. Okay. Fairly hardy, not as hardy as the bush sunflower, fairly hardy, will do well if you choose to plant it. All right, so let's see. My goodness. Oops. Here we are. there. Okay. All right, everyone. I had a few little distractions during my program today. I hope you didn't notice too much, but thank you for joining us for Lunchtime Live. We will be back next week, and if you have any questions or comments related to San Diego sunflower, bush sunflower, or even the Garland chrysanthemum, feel free to shoot them in the comment section. I'll go back and read them, or if you have any photos or anything you'd like to share from your yard of those species, we'd love to see them. So thank you so much for joining us, and have a sunny day.